YouTubers, welcome to another episode of Bikini Nation. I hope you are enjoying your weeks and soaking in all the joys of the IFBB Bikini world. Apologies for the long hiatus off YouTube, but I am back and must I say I have missed you guys. Now back to Bikini, it has already been a stellar year for the division, and I've said it before but I will say it again, I think it has been the most competitive year ever, and I mean ever. We have seen some competitors absolutely dominate. They're ever so consistent athletes, rising stars and standout newcomers. But you know what the best part is? We haven't seen all the pros compete yet. And that is what I want to focus on for today's video. Who am I excited to see for 2022? Now I've only selected a few to touch on for today's video, but there are so many to choose from, so please drop a comment down below on who you are keen to see hit the stage, and don't only include the big names guys. I love seeing some of the newer athletes, the amateurs, international competitors, and giving the fans some new competitors which maybe they weren't aware of. To kick things off, I want to start off with this amazing UK competitor, Kerry Sexton. Now, Kerry will be competing at the 2022 Shrew Classic on the 30th July, which is only 1 week away, guys. It's almost already here. Now, the first thing I love about Kerry is she's so active on Instagram and continually provides us all updates on her progress. Not only this, but she has such an insane physique. Her muscle development in both her lower body and upper body is incredible, and it flows so nicely. It is beautifully aesthetic. Now, I don't know who else is lining up for this show. I haven't been able to find the competitor list, but I love seeing the UK competitors, and I wish they had more shows over there to showcase all the amazing talent. I cannot wait to see what Kerry brings to the stage. And if she comes in on point, I think she can really do some damage at this show. So I hope you guys go check her out. The next person I want to discuss is Stalin. Apologies, Laura, I cannot pronounce your full surname. Now, Laura is part of Team Destroy and is coached by Thornton from Australia. I cannot wait to see Laura compete. Right now, she's in a growth muscle building phase, and you can see she is really developing her physique in all the right ways. Like, take a look at her crazy structure and how much potential she has. And look at that waist. Sheesh, it is so tiny. It gives off an amazing silhouette. Now, the even crazier thing about Laura is she only turned pro late last year in Lithuania. The sky is really the limit for this girl, and I cannot wait till she packs on a bit more muscle development and makes her pro debut. I don't know what show Troy and Laura are targeting, or they might just be waiting to see when they know she'll be really competitive. But let me tell you, I'll be watching and cheering on Laura. Now, I absolutely love this competitor for so many reasons, and that is Deraja Hill. Daraja really had a phenomenal year in 2021, where she was able to get eyes on her to tell the world who she is and what she has to offer. For me, the big wow moment was when she snagged that second place at Tampa Pro behind Isa. But what really made this so significant is that she beat out Jen Dory and Laura Pajaros in the process, who later went on to place first and second at Olympia. This was momentous, as it demonstrated she can easily hang with the best in the world and also be really competitive. Daraja did not stop there, having an outstanding 6th place finish at Olympia. What a year. Now, what is exciting about this is it's almost going to come around full circle. I just spoke about her standout performance at Tampa in 2021, and she's actually going to make her debut for 2022 at the Tampa Pro in Florida. How good is that? I know her and her coach Paul Revelia have been hard at work during her off-season to grow her glutes as a result of feedback from the judges. It is important to refine, tweak and sculpt whatever needs to be addressed in order to present your best possible package on stage. I cannot wait to see if she can go one better and take out the Tampa Pro this year. Deraja clearly has an amazing physique, structure and package with great overall development, as well as a beautiful lines and a nice flow to her physique. We all know she can hang with the top competitors in this federation. I have a feeling Daraja is going to go even better this year and be in contention for Olympia at the end of the year. Next up, I want to speak about Octavia Mazza. She's an Italian competitor who only made her pro debut last year. But being a rookie did not stop her, as she took home a show win in her home country and is already O qualified. Now, when Octavia first came onto my radar, I was blown away by her physique. She just has this insane taper. I'm talking tiny waist, great lat development, and a glute pop, showcasing a beautiful X-frame. I think her taper is up there with the likes of Francesco Stoicho, who is another Italian competitor. Seriously, these Italians sure know how to do it. So what is next for Octavia? I can confirm that she'll be competing at the Yamamoto Cup as well as the UK Arnold, and of course Olympia. Watch out for Octavia, and when you see her compete, you will certainly understand why I'm so excited. Okay, let's move on to the next competitor who I'm pumped about, and that is Denny Phelps. Prior to 2021, Denny had a couple of years off competing, but let me tell you, she's back with a vengeance, and like she had never left. Denny was scheduled to compete at the second biggest show in the bodybuilding calendar, the Arnold Classic, but sadly she had to pull out due to an injury. But Denny is so positive, determined, and resilient that she certainly was not going to let this setback get in her way of achieving greatness. Denny is also due to hit the stage at Tampa in August. Boy oh boy, it's going to be a good show. As well as Olympia after getting a show win last year to secure her spot. Denny is not only beautiful but has all the tools to be great in the bikini scene. She has the muscle, the lines, the flow, the stage presence, and charisma. She just got it all, and I truly believe she'll make her mark this year. Let's talk about Spanish competitor Pajaros. She's a competitor who I just keep watching over and over again on stage because her flair and charisma on stage is so mesmerizing. And you know what? That is half the battle on stage, right? You need to know how to show off your best self. Chris has been taking a bit of an off season, and by the looks of it has made some huge gains to really fill out her frame, even more so she can be competitive with the best of the best. She's looking to compete at some shows in Spain, and her name is also on the list for the Arnold UK. This show is going to be a real battle of the Euros. And you probably already know how much I love watching the Europeans compete. Chris only missed out on competing at Olympia last year by the smallest of margins, so I'm certain she'll be wanting to get there this year. Who's next? You guessed it, another Euro, who is Aneta, and apologies, this is another surname I just cannot pronounce. I have not seen her too much on the stage to be honest, but I'm always keen to see her update photos because I really love her look. Aneta only got her pro card in October last year and will be competing at the MPC Battle of the Bodies, which is in September. During her off-season, she has been pushing herself to obtain a pro-worthy physique. This will be a good test for her to dip her toes in the water and see how she stacks up against the pros. She has such an amazing structure, and this is another who has limitless potential. Either way, I cannot wait to see Aneta kill her pro debut. Nora Mahonan has won 2 pro shows before and twice qualified for Olympia. So although we have not seen her on stage yet this year, she is no rookie. Nora's name is on the UK Arnold lineup, which will be a phenomenal show to watch. She has a whole lot of muscle and I think is always striving to achieve that perfect balance of her physique. I'm amped to see what package she shows us next. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate your support. These are just a few names of competitors who I'm still eager to see hit the stage this year. But with many others, I want to know who are you excited to see compete in 2022? Write down in the comments below. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all the fun stuff. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Over and out from Bikini Nation.